Produce Keeper set. And boy, is this something that we need. We're buying more fresh fruit and vegetables, and how do we get those fresh fruit and vegetables to last longer, right? They're more expensive, especially if you're like me. I try to buy organic when I can. This is the lowest price that we've ever offered it. We have sold it at $32.95. It's $19.95. We also have it for you at $6.65, so over $10 off. And it is an innovative way for you to be able to store your fruits and vegetables. I want to show you what you're going to get, because you'll choose if you'd like to have gray or red. That's the only decision that you have to make, gray or red. And it may be difficult to see here, but they did give me a card so that you can see, and I'm hoping you can see it on the back. You see how there's like a little writing here? It might be difficult for you to see, but you'll see it in a couple of moments, where it actually shares with you the optimum way to be able to store your foods. I want to introduce you to Stephanie Roberts. She's gonna explain it all to us. And Stephanie, it's so nice to have you here. Stephanie is one of our food and kitchen experts. Stephanie, oh my goodness, more than ever before, we're paying more at the grocery stores, and so buying those foods at a premium, our vegetables and our fruit especially tend to go bad faster and quicker. It's always heartbreaking when you have to throw your good money in the garbage and throw away just good food. How does this help us to be able to preserve those foods and allow those foods to be able to remain in our refrigerator at the optimum?
I'll tell you what, Marlo, I'm glad you brought it up. It is all about money right now, right? The price at the grocery stores, we're spending more, so we want that food to last. So what Progressive has done is not only are they giving us gorgeous storage containers, great capacity. This is a 5.7 quart, this is a 3 quart, but it isn't just about storing produce. Anybody can store things. Progressive has put science into this. And on the top lid of every container, it tells you how your fruits and vegetables want to be stored. So this tells me that broccoli likes water and an open vent. Your greens, which is what we're looking at right here, likes water and an open vent. But corn doesn't like water and it likes a closed vent. Okay, who knew that all these vegetables had such a specific little climate that they want? What this means is that when we bring something home, for instance, a big carton of leafy greens, not only do I have a great looking way to keep it in my refrigerator, but I'm also going to give it the climate that it wants to stay freshest longest. So when it asks for water, I take that tray off the bottom, I put water in the tray because leafy greens need a moist environment. And by the way, I didn't know that. I needed Progressive to teach me that. That's why this lid is so awesome. Then it also said they want open air vents. See these little things on the side? Those are my air vents. So not only do leafy greens want a moist environment, but they want airflow as well. So no matter what it is you're bringing home, you're gonna look at the top of the lid and set your air vents and the water in the base accordingly. So your big container, 2 huge heads of iceberg lettuce, an entire carton of organic leafy greens. I've got about 5 pounds of grapes here. You're gonna get a lot of storage space in your 5.7 quart. But the other thing I really like about these containers, and I wanna show you in this one, we've got the definite little slits on the bottom so that it's like a colander, right? Maybe if I'm taking my carrots and my celery, I'm gonna rinse them before I put them away. Well, I can do it right here inside the Progressive container. Or what if I'm using something like watermelon's gonna come into season? Do you see all that juice and mush on the bottom there? Okay, if my watermelon sits in the juice, it just makes the watermelon or the strawberries or any kind of berry, pears, you name it, get mushier faster. So because I have these little drainage slits on the bottom, I can use it as a colander, but when I put my watermelon in it, that juice drains to the bottom. It helps the fruit in it stay fresher. And oh, by the way, I can throw this easily in the dishwasher or the entire thing at any point and have it come clean the way I want it to. So Marlo, Stephanie, I'm saving money, but I'm getting organized.
Absolutely. So we're showing how, and both lids, by the way, have the readout. And I love how smart that's designed, because now you're never having to look for it, right? You know that if you're buying cabbage or if you're buying carrots, the perfect way to store them. And so both of the lids come with this kind of graph on them, which is really wonderful. They're beautiful. They're made of wonderful quality. As Stephanie mentioned, they are top rack dishwasher safe, which is wonderful. We've offered these before, and even at the higher price, these actually became a customer pick. That's because of the incredible quality. What's great about today and why you should jump in is that this is the lowest price that we've ever had. We are getting into the season where we're gonna be eating more fruits and more vegetables. I know a lot of us are juicing, but quite frankly, we are paying more at the supermarket. And so we need to be smart about how we spend our money. And we want to eat healthy, we want to be able to make the best choices, but you also don't want your food to go bad quickly. We're all faced with that, right? This is going to be that terrific solution at the lowest price. So if you haven't ordered, come on in. You're under $7, smart way to go. Red is the most popular, so if you want the red, hop in there, read the reviews, but before you do, jump in, especially if you want that red choice. We give you 30 days, by the way, to love it or return it. And look at how nice it looks in your refrigerator. Stephanie, that's one of the other things. This is something you're gonna use. If you have a larger family, I definitely recommend that you buy more than one. And here on the video, we're showing you just how easy these are to clean, because that's also kind of a part of it. And a lot of this is information you may know, but a lot of it is information you never learned, right? What's the best way to store your corn? What's the best way to store your cauliflower and celery and broccoli and asparagus? Do you know, right? This gives us, of course, and all of your fruits, from your grapes to your tomatoes to your zucchini to all of that, this is gonna give you that diagram and at the ready all the time.
Exactly. This is the lifesaver to me. I had no idea what needed air, what needed water. I just threw it all in a crisper drawer, right? Well, that isn't a good choice, because the crisper drawer isn't climate specific, if you will, like the produce keepers are. And the other thing I've learned is you can still have things share containers. Carrots and celery both need a little water in the bottom to stay moist, so it doesn't get, that icky white stuff that sometimes we see on dried out carrots. But they do both like their vents closed, so they can live happily together. I'm glad you mentioned how great it looks in the fridge, because I do have a big family, and as a result, people are constantly saying, Mom, I'm hungry, there's nothing to eat. Look at how beautifully these stack. And now when somebody comes and says, Mom, there's nothing to eat, oh, there's grapes. Oh, I see carrots. Oh, I see strawberries. We all know we eat with our eyes. This is going to help all of us make better choices.
I agree.
But I'm all about saving the money. Keep that produce fresher longer.
No doubt about it. Well, we're going to wrap it up, Stephanie. I know that we've got more great products we're going to be sharing with everybody. If you would like to have our progressive PrepWorks at the lowest price ever, come on in. We know that you'll love them. Please read the reviews. I think it's going to really give you the confidence to make that purchase. Let's move on, because there's a lot of great products we're going to be featuring for you right now. Would you love to be able to grate your cheese or grate a little chocolate over some of your desserts like the pros? If so, we have something brand new from our proprietary brand. It's from Kitchen HQ, which is kitchen headquarters, by the way. Thank you so much. We love you at HSN.